What's up, guys? Welcome back to hour number 3 here, the final hour of week 31. Neil, what's going on?
So you guys are back at the bar, the tavern, after having gone shopping. No, you guys are in the city at Tide's End. I don't know. What are you guys doing?
We want to shop.
You want to shop?
Brager
Yeah.
wants to shop. Yeah, we were headed to the end because we were going to start.
I was
Our,
hoping there'd be some kind of list provided that I could.
There is
do it
not
quickly.
currently. It would take you days to scout out all the shops in the city, because it would take you like 7 or 8 days to walk around the whole city. It's huge. It's massive.
Okay, so here's what we'll say. I'm looking for either a +2 bow, a +1 armor, or some kind of amulet and ring, and I'll just start going to shops and looking for any of those things. And the first one I come upon, you can tell me about.
Okay,
that
so you
work?
guys, how?
Or do you want me to like RP every shop?
Instead of planning?
Say what?
So, what do you guys do while Burger was shopping?
Some
I'm
like
at the
really,
tavern.
Yeah, some upbeat jazz starts to play, and Ocean's 11, the like 4th movie starts, and me and Jeff start planning out the heist. that we're
Yeah,
about to
I'll,
pull.
I'll plan it with them.
Okay, so why don't you guys plan your heist right now?
All right, guys, we're gonna walk in there. I'm gonna study it, and then we'll go back next night, or later that
Hey,
night.
that's really smart. Sounds like a plan that's already been told.
No,
Now,
I thought
how
of
the
this
hell
all
are we
myself.
gonna get in there? Is the real question.
Well, I mean, we could use Vincent's nobility as a way to get our foot in the door. That does put his name up there and out there. So it's up to him.
I mean, how about we say we have some very, like, important matters to discuss, and then we try to announce to the king that there's, like, a war coming and yada yada yada, and hope...
They probably would ask what the information is before
Yeah, and then
we get in
feel
there
like-
to tell him. And then they'll just relay that information.
I feel like
Especially
this
if they
should be our
know,
hint.
especially if they know there's war, they're not going to let anyone
I have an idea.
into the king's throne. Vincent, your idea.
We have that letter signed by the Elven King. We
Yeah.
go to them and tell them that we want to deliver an important message, and that this letter is proof that we represent the Elven
Signed by
Kings.
his brother,
Yeah.
whose name I think is probably still Weijden.
Not his brother. That was the guy that we dealt with.
It was signed by Jamal.
Yeah.
He's not the Elven King.
Jamal.
Well,
Jamal's the Elven King's brother.
Oh,
We never had his thing signed.
an emissary of the king, we'll say.
Sure. Just
And
so we get
then-
it right.
We'll tell them, no lies. We'll tell them that we're here to warn people of this army that's amassing, and that there is a counter force being developed over in the east, and that we would like to bring back word from them, and that we have private information, and that private information could be that we know the leader of this army and what they're trying to do.
yeah,
This
we
is
can...
information that we can get into the room with, because we won't just share that with, an emissary or a guard outside.
Sure.
Okay, sounds perfect.
Do you want anything in this letter changed? Because I have the power to do that, and I kind of show it to him.
I think our plan is pretty sound. I think if we just
Yeah.
do this, we should be okay.
Okay.
Just let me do the talking.
Sure. I mean, okay. We could change this to say to grant us entry into the king from the Elven King or something if you wanted to, but
I just don't think he can grant us that entry. It's just that
sure.
this is our proof that we come from a legitimate place.
Yeah.
Understood. Understood. Well, we'll run it by Breger, then we'll probably just do that. I think it sounds good.
All right, another round then. Let's just sit here and wait for Bregor.
By the
Okay.
way, I tend to ask this because it tends to happen. Is there any reason the people of Tide's End would have something against you? Anyone in this town? Anything like that?
Good question. This time, no. We have not been here before.
Okay. Okay.
Not that I mean, we did just come from the town where Riker was, so it is possible, but, I don't know.
Okay. Noted. All right. We'll wait for Breger, then tell him the plan. We'll go from there.
Okay, sorry, just rolling for Breger's shits and giggles.
We find A potion of human control.
Human control.
I feel like, Neil, everything that you like banned from this campaign, I'm just gonna give to your character randomly.
Excellent.
In the other show.
And then you'll realize why it gets banned.
Nope.
You should give it to him, and then he uses it, and he's like, he had resistance to potion of human control.
Yeah,
He
no, that's what
wasted
I'm gonna do.
500 gold.
Exactly.
Okay, you find an axe, a sword, something I'm gonna have to roll for in a moment, another sword, a warhammer, and another sword.
Okay.
And the other thing that I didn't know what it was exactly is a... Where's another 20? 5 and 4. It is a knife? Buckle? A buckle knife? What the fuck is that shit?
So,
Does this go in
No-
my belt of
no,
many buckles?
no bows, no armor, no jewelry.
There is one thing of armor, a couple of scrolls, a bag, potion, and a rod.
What is the armor?
The armor is 13. It is a shield.
Perfect.
Do you want it?
No, I want none of those things you mentioned. I will just go back to the bar.
Okay.
So I meet back with the party and I say, I have checked only a small percentage of the wizard shops in this town, but today luck has failed me and I found nothing of use for myself. What have you all done today?
We
Devised
share
the
with him the
genius
plan.
Yes. Does this look like it'll work, Breger?
I like the plan.
We all in favor
Good.
of said plan?
Yeah.
Aye.
Ah.
Yes. Let us put our hands in and yell teamwork.
It sounds like
Teamwork.
work.
All right.
Power of friendship.
Neil, what time of day is it?
By the time Burger comes back, it's pre-evening.
Should we go first thing tomorrow morning? Or should we
Sure.
try... I don't know if the king will have an audience this late into the day.
Yes, that's fine. We'll do it tomorrow morning.
Okay. So, men and women, you have the night. Tomorrow, we probably won't want to return to this place. By the way, before we leave, where would you like to leave to once we leave this town?
Well, supposedly we'll find clues to the next item.
Okay. So we'll go there.
Yeah.
If not...
Just make sure we have a way to get out of there.
Oh, yeah. For that, I mean...
Yeah.
It depends on the situation. If we've upset this throne and we need to get out of here, then
Yeah.
whatever. That city we sold the gold piece of shit, that'd be fine. But if we're fine, then just back outside, I guess.
Perfect. Since it is kind of an important spell to have, I'll go ahead and memorize it twice. If that makes any sense, Neil.
Which one?
The dimensional folding.
Okay, just send me your spell list.
I did, yeah. So we're good. Okay.
So, Neil, we wait until the next day, bright and early. Then we
All
wake
right,
up.
next day, bright and early.
We head to as far and as close as we can get to the throne room.
Okay. You get to the castle, and there are guards out front. And as you approach, they ask you to state your business.
Evening, friends. I am Prince Vincent Longbourn, and I'm here with my friends. We seek an audience with the Lord, and I know that's not a common thing, and we do not come with common news. To give you an idea, we speak of armies wiping out the land, dragons, and we have intimate information that we want to share with him in regards to alliances and perhaps saving the lands.
Where did that list go? Hold on. Looking up their reaction.
Roll for initiative.
Okay. They seem a little hesitant at first. And then after hearing you finish, they say, "Wait here."
Will
Hold
do,
on.
friend.
They send a runner. Runner comes back in like 20 minutes and bids you guys to enter with him.
Okay. From this
Very
point
kind
on,
of you,
Neil,
friend.
I'm studying everything. I'm not even going to focus on what's being said. I'm just studying everything around me.
I'm looking as well. Like, I'm trying to see, like, corners, hiding places.
They're casing the place, Neil.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Taking
Got it.
mental images.
Again, Ocean's 11 is playing in the background.
Exactly.
Right.
Light jazz. Some upbeat.
If you need,
upbeat
I could
jazz.
be eating a sub sandwich while we walk in. As I am Brad Pitt.
I'm getting prepared to break dance through any laser field that may be present during the nighttime phase.
And as I'm looking around, I'm trying to make it pass as, like, oh, wow, that's really pretty, and, like, casual, thinking it's pretty.
No one looks at a dwarf because they're not on eye level, so I'm just fucking innately studying everything.
Okay. So you guys get in, and they take you inside. Well, you breach the castle wall. There's a nice big courtyard, huge courtyard, 100 feet across before you actually get to the keep itself. And once you get to the keep, you are immediately kind of like a little bit confused, except for Vincent. You've walked around plenty of castles and keeps, and you understand like the hubbub and people running to and fro, carrying food and clothing and laundry and buckets, and there's like a jester walking by, jingling as he walks. All sorts of shit's happening. You're not fazed by it, Vincent. Everyone else is a little bit bedazzled by the shit going on. You get taken to some sort of conference room or waiting room. There's a large table and a bunch of chairs seated around it, and you are told to wait here for
Absolutely.
further instructions. You sit your butts in some chairs while Abigail and Azrael case the joint.
I'd like to take note of, like, how everyone is dressed, like the servants and the jester and everyone.
Okay, they're dressed in fairly standard clothing for wealthy people. It's just they're using the colors of the Stormtide Kingdom, which are black and blue.
Okay,
Like
noted.
a dark blue. Like
Is
a
this
black
jester a good jester? Are we entertained?
He just walks by you for a moment.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
I just didn't want to be distracted.
No. But he did have like horizontal and vertical stripes running across his face. Left side of his face has vertical stripes. Right side has horizontal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty entertaining.
Pretty entertaining. He's got
Are you
jingle bells tied
entertained?
to his hair.
Are you not entertained?
Does he kick
No.
anyone into a pit?
He does not.
Not
Wrong
entertained.
Wrong
Not
movie,
entertained.
JP. Wrong movie.
I don't care. It still fits, kind of.
Kind of. He does form a shield wall with some of
Yeah.
his compatriots, though.
Oh,
All right, so
cool.
we're waiting.
And eventually, a gentleman appears, followed by two guards dressed in
I
plate
rise
mail.
as he enters, doing all the polite things that I've learned at court.
This guy's definitely not some sort of king or royalty. There's no crown to dictate what's
Still respect.
what. Right. And he looks at you guys and says, "I am the Vizier. Who are you?"
Good evening, friend. My name is Prince Vincent Longbourn, and these are my compatriots. We have traveled many a lands, and we are now here to speak of very important matters.
Please continue. He says, and obviously gestures to the seats in front of you.
Thank you, friend. We do seek an audience with the Lord himself, as we have this note, and I hand it forward, and it's Jamal's note.
Mm-hmm.
Jamal is the brother of the Elven King. Unfortunately, we did not think to bring the note from the king himself, but I can assure you we did speak with him. He is raising an army in the east. Surely you've heard of this bannerless army that is raising and pillaging and destroying everything in its wake.
We have.
Well, in its path, rather. I guess it'd be kind of weird to destroy things in a wake. We come from those lands, and obviously their goals know no ends. They mean to destroy the entire verse, everything. And we know who's in charge, what they want to do. We know how they're doing it, and we want to share this information with the most powerful nations. And of course, I need not tell you, Stormstide is one of the most absolute powerful lands, and the world needs you.
see. He takes the letter and reads it. What did you guys write in the letter again? I don't remember.
Oh, it was really painful, but it's just something like Jamal saying like, "Yeah, I send these boys in your direction, and like they're pretty honest and stuff, and they're good, and my brother likes them."
Really good elven accent.
It doesn't. It doesn't mention anything of the weapons.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. He reads that and says, "We too have heard of these marauding armies. As far as I can tell, there are 3 of them parading about. We've had issues with monsters rising from the sea as well.
Really? What kind of monsters?
A sea dragon arose, and some of our ships have gone missing."
I've read a book on dragons, and I consult my head before I say this. Neal, do I know of sea dragons?
I have to Google it. I want to see one.
You read the Book of Dragons a while ago.
But a sea dragon's a pretty unique dragon. I feel like you would remember that.
Yeah, you remember reading something about a water-dwelling dragon. You don't remember too many details. You were mostly focused on the other ones.
I guess I
And the
don't ask
details
and I
were
just say,
sparse.
I exasperate. Like, a sea dragon, you say? That is most disturbing. We did not hear of this.
Well, they are rare creatures indeed. I will take your note to the king, and we will speak of it.
And friend, just so that you know that we are worth your time and worth your attention, on our way here, we actually slayed 4 dragons to remove them from your land. I hand him the tooth that I took.
He looks at it and says, 4 dragons of this size you've slain?
Just one. It was its entire brood.
Ah, mother and children. Very good to know. Do you mind if I hold on to this? He says, holding this.
Please, it's our gift from us to you.
Excellent. Abigail, the dragon eye that you have, you've had for like 2 weeks now, and it is rotting and smelling and gross and disgusting.
Do we notice that over her general smell, or is that?
No, you do.
We do.
This
stands out.
Still
She
overpowered.
doesn't smell any more than you guys.
I mean, if I had smelled it, I would have thought to try to sell it earlier if it started to smell bad. But
It started to smell bad like a couple hours after you ripped it out of the dragon's head.
Then I would have tried to sell it earlier, because now it's
No one
useless.
wanted to buy it back then.
Okay, fine. I'll
As
just...
Jeff tells the story of the black dragon, I start to speak up and say, and then I stop, knowing what I was about to say. Just so that's said.
Okay. Interesting. Well, I will speak to his grace about this. Perhaps you would be so kind as to wait here a while. I can have refreshments brought to you.
Absolutely, friend. Thank you.
Send messenger in a while. And he takes off. You guys have some time to chat amongst yourselves if you would like.
So
I look at Abigail, who began to say something, like she answered the question about, was it 4 large dragons in Azrael? And I say, guys, please try to keep it a little bit, we're not trying to, a little bit quieter. If I mess up, nudge me and let me know, but don't, we gotta sound like one on this. We can't,
Okay.
say one thing and then
I
another.
got the eye if you want to show it to him.
And she holds up this like slushy like pile of shit, and it's like, oh God, Abigail, you kept the eye this entire time.
I mean, I could get rid of it, but now that we've come so far with it,
What's
I feel
wrong
like...
with you? What are you
Everything
doing?
in her backpack is all gross and soggy and damp.
Aww.
Abigail, you're going to ruin everything.
I have this eyeball. Oh my God! Just immediately, the room just smells like shit.
I mean, I'll toss it afterwards. Let's just keep it since we've come this far with it.
Excuse me, guardsman. Holy God! Do you mind taking this out? We're terribly sorry. She found it in the corner. Never mind. No, she found it in her bag. Do you mind taking it?
I'd really rather not.
Do you have a place to dispose it?
Can she be dismissed to the ladies' room then to dispose of it herself?
Yeah, I'll escort her to the privy.
Okay, so I'll go and I'll take note of everything around me and try to see if I can see the throne room.
You do not get walked anywhere near the throne room, but you do get walked up to a small little bathroom. The toilet just like opens down into empty space below you, since you're like on the 3rd floor now, and like into a chute out over the city.
Okay, so I'll dump the dragon eye, and I'll try to wash my things off a little bit if there's like soap.
There's no soap or running water. There is a bucket filled with gross water that people have been washing their hands in all day.
I'll wash my hands in it anyway.
Okay. That's what people did back then.
Yeah.
Legit. And by legit, I mean not legit. So, you guys all meet back up. Anything you guys want to discuss, or should we just fast forward?
If I don't have any ability to polish my armor while we're sitting here, right?
I mean, you've got a shirt and your spit.
I do that to the best of my ability because I'm about to be in the presence of nobility. I'm a little bit nervous about it. So I'm just kind of like trying to polish my armor. Also,
Yeah,
huge thanks to Ever who made that green dragon thing. That's
I
pretty
think
funny.
that was Virgil.
It's good.
We're just chilling, I think.
I just saw it.
Yeah, I was about to post it when I saw it.
It's awesome.
Yeah. All right, so you guys are just chilling. You are brought food, you are brought wine, you are brought mead. Basically, all your needs are taken care of for a while, and then the guy comes back. He comes back after 45 minutes and says, "The king would like to speak with you, if you have a moment."
Absolutely, friend. That's what we're here for.
Okay. So you guys go over and head up to the throne room.
Yes!
And the king is sitting there on his throne, head in his hand like this.
I bow and pay the common courtesy and respects.
I try to bow, but my armor was too heavy, so I kind of like fall forward a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I pick
I
myself
do
back
my
up.
best nobility, like, bow.
Actually, roll for that because last time you did it, you critted
Yeah.
it.
Well, I mean, I should remember
No.
how I did it.
No,
You
might
don't have
not-
to. You can do the best one you can, or you can roll for it to see if you do it super well.
Jan.
Okay, I'll
courtesy.
roll. D20?
Charisma check.
Yeah.
D20 plus charisma.
Let me check my charisma. 10. 15. It's alright.
It's fine.
It's okay.
It's about average. Okay. Good evening, Lordship. First, let me please begin by saying thank you. I know that your time is precious, and of
I am a
course,
busy man.
you are a busy man. We appreciate it. Let me introduce myself. I'm Prince Vincent Longborn, and these are my friends. That is Bregor, Abigail, and Azrael. We are a traveling group of champions trying to do the best we can to save what we come across. And our travels have taken us across some things that you are aware of. I'm told that you know of the Bannerless Army and of the dragons.
I have heard of them.
Okay. What you may not know, and what we are here to inform you about, is a couple of things. First, the leader of this Bannerless Army is a former, very high-level cleric. I guess he wouldn't say high-level. He'd say like a very powerful cleric. We called him Uncle Oris, but he now seeks to serve and become the avatar to the god of death. Its name escapes me. Azra, what is that?
Barassi.
Barassi, thank you. It's Italian, I believe. A land very distant from here. They'll make pasta someday. It's an amazing dish. He seeks to become the representative of this god. It's going to walk the earth. And we consulted one of our own gods. Azrael, it was the god of your god. What was, there we go, him. And he says that this is true, that this god will walk the earth, and when it does, it will be nigh unstoppable. They have risen up the dragons. Uncle Oris is responsible for that. And his word is that he overtook Dalamar to become the leader of this bannerless, evil, dark army. So that's what we know about the enemy. The good news is I do come as a representative of the prince, or the king of elves, excuse me, who is, again, understandably untrusty of our kind. Untrusty, LOL. But we have struck an accord with him, and we're working to try and unify the lands so that we can move against this army before the god walks amongst us, and that is why we are here. We represent a plea to Tide's End, and it's in the Stormtide Kingdom, one of the most powerful armies on the entire planet, to come to the aid of the rest of the land and Also, let's be honest, save yourselves. Together we're strong.
Most of our power comes from our fleet. I do not have the force to beat this on our own, but I will send word to the elves and to Palanthas and to insert name of the other major power thing in the world. Whose name
Velsberg's dead.
Not Valesburg, the other one.
The dwarves?
Atrilla.
Oh, Trilla. Sure.
Trilla.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I will send word to these places and to discuss further. I appreciate your enlightenment on this. I take it the elves already know of
They do.
Rossi.
They do. And I give Bregor a look that says, trust me. And then I say to him, it's fair that I tell you too, friend, that we are on a separate mission to try and get the weapons, the Dragon's Bane weapons, so that we can become the champions that would defeat the dragons, which are the vanguard of this army.
Those were lost long, long ago.
They were lost long ago, but we are on the trail of obtaining those objects. Do you have any information that might lead us to one of the weapons or one of the objects that could help us in this quest?
No,
You heard
I
nothing?
do not. As best as I know, and as the scholars I employ know, those were lost to the sands of time ages ago.
Okay. Well, if you hear anything, friend, please let us know, because just know that we are looking to obtain those weapons, and it is for the cause of saving the land. So if you hear of anything, if you could help us, that would be wonderful.
Anything else?
Just that you'll send word to the Elven King, I suppose.
I shall be in touch.
Very good. I'm trying to think. This information was very important that we brought this to you. We were told there's a sea dragon here as well. Do you know where that was last spotted?
We have defeated the beast.
Oh,
that's
really?
good.
Our fleet is mighty.
That is fantastic to hear. One less dragon to deal with. Okay, well, we will make our journey back. Do you mind giving us housing for the night, friend, so that we can rest our weary bones before we leave?
I shall see to it that you are taken care of.
I very much so appreciate that, friend. Thank you.
All right. And he kind of gestures like, I'm done with you now.
I bow and retreat and walk
Yeah.
out.
Second bow.
Can't bow, I'll
Nice.
fall over, so I just walk away.
Hmm.
As that was all happening, Neil, I'm
Mhm.
like studying the room through and through. Like, what does this room look like in terms of, like, is it multi-tiered? Is it a small room? Is it a big room?
There are two tiers to it. You have like the balcony area, and you have the ground floor. The balcony area only covers the center aisle. Here, why don't we just make a quick doodle?
Cool. What I'm really
Did we-
getting at is where are the guards posted
Yeah.
within in the room?
Oh god, this is a beautiful drawing.
Is it a... Oh, I thought you drew another dick.
I don't draw dicks. It's not my thing.
There's that little purple one over there. That's... if you enhance a few times, it shows up.
So this area up here is the upper balcony. The throne is right here. Actually, the throne's only about this big, though. It's on this big dais.
Abby loves
Show
ferrets.
it, Neil. Show it.
Don't ask me to show. It's JP's.
Yeah, we
Oh,
can already see
GP,
it.
show the map. Oh, okay.
We can
cool.
already see it. Calm down.
Okay, cool.
She's very
There's
proud
these
of that.
columns that lead up to the thingy.
I thought you were showing like a square taking a shit on some weird phoenix looking thing.
No. So there's the balcony, and I guess I didn't need the squiggly line inside of the balcony. And then there's columns. These columns go up to the bottom of the balcony, and then the other ones that are in front of the balcony go all the way to the ceiling. You have a giant double door down at the base, and you've got Doors on the sides. And there are currently guards posted. Change the color of our pen
So Neil,
to yellow. There's guards. Oh god, yellow doesn't show up. What am I doing? Yes. Vincent?
as Azrael's paying attention, when we walk out,
Yeah.
when we walk out and the door closes, I turn to one of the guards, and I give him kind of one of these, like, I say, friend, I've traveled the lands, and I've seen many a hands with that are great at weaponry, and I have to say, you appear to be a fantastic guard.
He just kind of glares at you and waits for you to continue.
The reason I ask is I'm trying to learn a little bit more about this area. I've heard a lot about the army. If you don't mind, I'd like to buy you a few rounds when you're off guard duty for the evening, and ask you about the great kingdom that is Stormtide.
No, I don't think so.
Free drinks, friend. And I could tell you of the tale of how we killed the black dragon and its brood on the way into the city.
He looks at you suspiciously. Oh, yeah. He kind of rattles his sword at you a little bit in the scabbard and says, "Be off with you."
He says, be off with you?
Yeah. Not be
Vincent.
off with you, but be off.
Thank you.
Be off to go away.
I guess I walk further away from him, and I try that same spiel on the next guard. Except this time, Neil, this time Vincent is holding his pouch of gold, and I trip, or I pretend to trip, and I spill gold on the ground. And I say, "Oh, clumsy oaf, these hands aren't what they used to be."
The silver's at the top. Remember, we took like 5 silver from it or whatever? So the silver would spill out.
Thank you.
No, I'm just saying.
Gold
The
and
attention
silver
to
and
detail that the
platinum
land of
coins.
Eben is about to have is going to be incredible. You come across a stone. The left side is covered in moss, mostly, but not entirely. It's purplish green
Yeah.
with a worm.
I dropped the tablets.
So Neil, I Vincent's not a great actor, but it. Oh gosh, these hands! And I start collecting the gold, and I go up to him and say, friend, I want to take a couple of. When are you off? I'd like to treat you to some drinks and ask you about the great kingdom of Stormtide."
He's giving it a hard thought.
Kind of looks at you, goes, "Get out of here, talk to someone else," and brushes you off.
Holy Christ, Neil.
Yeah.
I guess I just do this over and over again with each guard in here. So.
Alright, so you just like on your way out, you talk to a bunch of different people and try and get someone to.
And I'm realistic about it, so each time I'm like, I'm just trying to treat one of these guards. I really want to know about the land and the kingdom. I will buy you drinks.
Okay.
If you're
Eventually,
not too much
once
of
you
a
get
pussy,
out of
I will buy you these alcoholic beverages that you will consume.
once you get outside of the castle itself, like the keep itself, into the area between the keep and the courtyard between the castle and the curtain wall, one of the guards in there takes you up on your offer.
None
Says,
of
"Yeah,
them
done in an hour."
All right. I give him the look that a guy gives when he's been turned down 8 times and is settling for.
Is that like the look of desperation, or?
Yes. Anyways.
The look of settlement.
All right. I say, fine, friend. Thank you very
Happy
much.
knows
I'll meet you at the tavern outside as soon as you're off. When is that? Say abouts.
In about an hour.
Very good, friend. I'll meet
Mind
you
if
there.
I bring some of my buddies?
No,
Your drink-
please,
paying
bring
for
do.
drinks.
Please do. I'll pay for all their drinks.
Excellent.
Well, within reason.
Alright.
All right, so Neil, unless somebody else want to do something, that's fine. But I have a plan.
Okay.
No, I
Can you share the plan with us?
fucking case the king's room. I know where everything's at. Mental image.
What's
Yeah, I
your
guess in
plan,
the hour I
Vince?
share the plan with him. We kind of go to our rooms. We're led there, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
And once I close the door, I say, all right, listen. here's what I'm going to do, and I could use your guys' help, actually. Abigail, this is where your ability to not have sex could come very strongly in hand. Or maybe this is the night you do. I'm going to get them sloshy drunk, and I'm going to ask them about the guard duty surrounding the throne room and see if that there are actually guards inside. And if we do know that there are guards inside, what their rotation is, that kind of a thing.
Wait, so...
I mean...
I'm sorry, did I miss... Are there no guards in the throne room when we were there, Neal?
There were many guards in the throne room.
Oh, okay.
All the purple...
Oh, I thought that was just Abigail drawing shit. Sorry.
No.
Okay.
The purple dudes are actually where the guard positionings.
Okay, cool, thanks. Okay.
Also, the guards looked pretty serious.
Sure.
But, I mean, we could always just spawn a portal and, like, just look through it, see if there's any guards.
They can look right back.
Yeah, Abigail, I got this one.
Alright.
This is, but let me not take, the portal plan was yours, but let's not play too much with portals. It's going to get ridiculous.
Okay.
We could just open up, no, I was going to make a joke about farting into the room, but let's not do that either.
Wait, where's the dragon eye?
Alright, so if you guys want to help me, we need to be about our wits, because I think tonight is when we should execute our plan, but we need to get them, I mean, they don't have to be drunk, we just have to get the information from them. I just figured it would help to have them drunk. So Abigail, you might need tonight to use your womanly wiles to try and get them into a calmer state, if you know what I mean.
Sure.
Now, I'm not saying you'd have to do anything you're not comfortable with. I'm just saying, you know, be a little bit flirty. That shouldn't be a problem with you, right?
That's fine.
Also, can you tuck your ears, Abigail? They are human. I'm not sure how they'll like to the elves.
Elves have been...
Screw you two, tiny.
Oh,
person.
Listen, as a man, I can tell you that I've seen some elves that are pretty attractive.
I'm just saying it might help her out. I'm just all saying.
Hey, little fella. Chill.
How'd you know his nickname?
A portal below Abigail to the 7th depths of hell.
All right. So again, if nobody else wants to do anything, Neal, I guess we just wait the hour and then I take them to the tavern.
Okay. So you go to the tavern with the guards.
Yeah. So basically the way you're going to roleplay this, Neal, is imagine almost every single Budweiser commercial ever that takes place during the football season where, you know, there's pointing and there's laughing and I'm like, big black dragon, ah, ha, ha, we're all laughing, and eventually it gets the story of how I almost died to a fucking badger, and that's when
one of them goes in a Rumbarax.
A Rumbarax. Ah,
holy shit, dude! The queen has an Rumbarax cloak.
That's
I
crazy.
Kid you fucking not, bro.
The town knows all about that, Neal. All about
sold that shit here. Anyways, so the whole time, Neal, I'm buying them round after round after round, just trying to get more drunk. And eventually, once they get not like blackout, throw up drunk, but they're inebriated. Assuming this happens, by the way, I don't want to make that.
It does. It absolutely does.
Okay.
I'm being nice and friendly, just FYI.
Right. Abigail's naked, sitting on one of their laps, so we're gonna. Just kidding.
I'm doing the dance on the table. It's going crazy.
And eventually, I start steering the conversation towards Storm's Tide, and I get them to tell tales of their big victories, and I'm like,
give me a charisma check. Give me a charisma check.
Oh,
see how smoothly you can steer the conversation.
What is my charisma? D20 plus...
It is an 11.
26.
Oh, yeah, no problem. You smoothly steer the conversation in that direction.
All right, cool. So I start talking about... man, that throne room was really impressive. Like, are there guards there all the time?
Yeah, the place is on fucking lockdown. Day
on
and
the
night.
inside, even? I know the king has to sleep sometime. There's guards in there just because?
Well, I mean, not on the inside, but the outside's on lockdown all the time.
And those guards,
I mean,
they seemed really serious. Are they some kind of honor guard? Are they?
Yeah, those guys are fucking badasses. I would not touch them. It's said that each one of them has a magical sword and magic armor. Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, you know the face that I made when I first had to like spar with one of them.
Break me off a piece of that, am I right?
Magical items.
Never harm a guard.
Yeah.
Well,
no, the fucking castle, man. Working there is hard. There's a reason you didn't see me inside there. I once upon a time they let me inside, but
yeah.
You know, I was caught talking to a servant. and they kicked me out. That place is on super lockdown all the time. A couple years ago, someone tried to sneak in and poison
Really?
his grace. Yeah, and ever since then, whole castle's on lockdown 24/7. Like, people are really careful.
And the king stays really busy, so he just holds court in there, I'd imagine, right?
I don't know. I don't get in very often.
Yeah.
I hear that he spends a lot of time in the throne room, but, man's got other needs.
Understand. Do you know about... I tried to check for the schedule. I didn't see it on hand. When does he stop holding court in there, about?
I don't know.
It's nighttime now, I would admit. Do you think now?
Well, yeah, I'm sure he's asleep.
Oh.
Or, drinking or whatever.
I should have brought him to drink with us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well...
Why are you ask so many questions about the throne room?
I'm asking questions about everything. I find it... This whole place is... Where I come from, friend, and then I actually tell... And Neal, I act this out. I tell him the most fucking detailed and ridiculously long and boring story about my kingdom, that the question of why are you asking so many questions becomes a distant memory. This goes on for an hour, Neal. I pile drive.
After about 10 minutes, he changes the conversation topic.
Okay. Very good. I critted him conversationally.
Give me another charisma check.
Sure. 18.
Crack.
He's getting drunk.
Okay. The night ends when you guys all get kicked out of the bar, when the barkeep wants to go home, and the guy that watches the tavern doesn't serve the bar, because last time he fucked up. So you guys all get kicked out. Soldiers go back to their posts.
That's
or whatever.
too bad. Good night, boys.
If you're flirting with them, whoever you're flirting with at the end of the evening tries to walk with you to your room.
I won't let them in the room, but I'll is he cute? Is he nice?
Roll.
Is he
Roll.
nice? Or
for charisma.
Give me his charisma.
16,
I don't want
16 in physical attractiveness, not necessarily charisma.
Can I know his charisma?
His
Abby
charisma,
cares.
top of his physical attractiveness, is a 12. So he's a good conversationalist, better than most, but he's fairly attractive.
Alright, so I'll give him a kiss on the cheek and I'll say, maybe I'll see you later. Some other day.
He tries to force the issue. Why can't it be tonight? Come on, barracks is so far and it's so cold outside already.
Oh no! I have matters to attend to.
Oh, I'm sure they can wait till morning.
Nope. I have to do something right now. I'm sorry. I have to go peace.
I have to go pee.
All right, Neal. After a little bit
I
of
said
time,
peace, but alright, I have to go pee. It's fine.
Yeah.
we
Okay.
all kind of convene in Azrael's room.
I have to take care of my ferret.
Oh, not
You're
that
my
again.
ferret for me, why don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, you have a
Wait,
ferret?
Yeah, let me show it to you. Hold on.
Oh god.
Starts to elbow his
Neal.
way into the room.
I'm nope, not happening. I thought he was charismatic. This is not working out. I'm gonna just close the room.
Yeah, okay. Alright. Eventually you all meet up in Azrael's room.
All right, friends, let's coordinate this thing. We know that there's no guards in there, but we know that there's some badass guards outside, so you're gonna have to be deadly quiet, which means... Azrael, do you have anything that can help us with that? Is there any sound dampening spell of some sort that you have, or anything like that?
Why don't we just send... Well, fuck, we're all gonna have to walk through there.
Well, actually, I have a question.
Sure.
I have an idea. That mist spell that you did to save us from the dragon,
Yep.
we get in the room,
Use that.
be as quiet as we can, use that so that our sound would be dampened, and they wouldn't see us if they came in, and it would buy us a little bit of time, I would imagine.
We must stay close together, or otherwise we're gonna
Yeah.
be lost forever.
I mean, why don't we just cast the portal and I do the moving if I don't hear anything? You guys just stand there.
Yes, of course. I'm talking about backup plans. Abby.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
but-
if people walk in, I will definitely make sure that.
Okay, yeah, that's
Okay.
fine, but don't do it before, because then they might
Just
see like smoke coming out.
Do not. If you see me start to do that, grab the nearest person to you because you're not going to be able to see very far. You remember what it was like when we were fighting
Yeah.
the dragon.
Okay, cool.
All right, are you guys? Where would you like? Do you want to pop up right behind the throne? I didn't really see too much behind there, but we could do it right in front of it.
Right next to the throne.
Well, how
just
about
need to get under the
behind
chair.
The throne? How about
I didn't
behind
see
it?
that. I don't want to mess this up. I know the
Oh.
general area in front of it.
All right. And then Abigail and Bregor, you have quieter armor on, right?
I do. I have
I think the
chainmail.
two of you need to do the powerlifting on the
Okay.
chair and get the weapon
Yeah, you
out.
guys don't move. Don't
Vincent, could I borrow your armband?
Absolutely, friend. Here you go.
All right. I will
Good
borrow
idea.
Vincent's armband.
By the way, this thing will only stay open for a minute. We do have a second one, but if we could be quick in there, we could use that for another escape plan. Just saying. Like we could just pop in, do it. If it's not there, we can leave, or we can look around the room. It's up to you. But
Now,
I can only...
Azrael,
Yes.
if we are spotted, our escape teleport needs to be to another city. If we aren't spotted, we need to go back to our room,
Yeah.
so just teleport us here.
Okay. Noted. Sounds
I mean,
good.
the only
Oh,
thing is.
and I take a pillow out. And I'm like, put this on your head. I toss it around to
Oh, we
everyone.
could actually try to hide our faces. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Let's go all burglarish on their asses.
I kind of look down at my black armor, and I'm like, friend, it's a cute idea. We're fine.
I'm like, oh, right. I'm wearing gold and silver armor. That okay.
All right. Are we good
Well-
on this plan?
Yeah, we could have asked the king. I mean, the first one did give us the armor, but let's do it. It's gonna be much more fun.
I think that's Abigail's long-winded way of saying yes. So, yes, we're ready to go.
Breger, you good?
I am ready.
Okay.
I think you should give me a kiss of luck on the cheek.
As she's in the middle of saying that, I snap my finger.
Okay, and show's over.
Yeah, that's
We're at the end
it.
of the hour. We'll see you
no.
guys later.
We could technically end here. It's actually 3 minutes to the hour. I totally don't care.
Well, yeah, because I have other plans, so I actually have to leave in the next
God damn it.
5 minutes.
Get
That's
fucked,
cool.
Twitch. When are we
Everyone.
playing next?
Get fucked, everybody.
When are we
Just
playing
everything.
next? You're going to Europe. Are you back the next weekend?
Yeah.
Is everyone good for the next weekend?
But I could also do, like, next Wednesday if we wanted.
We could.
Wednesdays are really, like, any other day would be great. I can do next Tuesday.
No, you can't. Misclicks, right?
Nope, Misclicks is not happening next Tuesday. Misclicks.
Then I could do Tuesday.
We could do Tuesday. We could totes do Tuesday.
Well, I'd have to confirm with the girls though, because I want to make sure they don't have backup plans. Like,
Okay.
there was talk of doing something.
We'll schedule for Tuesday. If not,
Okay.
Thursday is open. So
Yep.
is Saturday and Sunday as well.
Certainly by the weekend we'll get it done.
Yeah.
Well, usually we do it Sunday though. but
I'd like to do it Tuesday, though, as a late this coming weekend, and then try to do the weekend after, even.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Let's do more.
Cool. All right. Let's go ahead and do some shout outs here. Jen, why don't you start us off?
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much for watching, especially on the which day are we? Wednesday.
Actually, Jen, I'm gonna let you go second because your Skype's a little bit fucked up, and I don't want
Oh,
the
okay.
message to be lost. So, Neil, why don't you go? We'll let Jen's mic settle down.
Thanks for watching, guys. This is fun. I'm glad that we get to end on such a cliffhanger and that I actually get to spend some time planning something that I know is going to happen for sure. It's going to be great.
There you go.
Not cool.
It's
DM
gonna be
hack.
wonderful.
DM hack.
So, thanks for watching. You can check out all my stuff on Reddit/r/Koibu. I'm going to be doing a marathon stream starting Friday at 5 Pacific time. And we're going to go probably till Sunday afternoon or Sunday night.
What are you playing
Constant
on that
streaming,
stream?
nonstop. No sleeping.
What are you playing? Everything.
Everything,
Okay.
basically. We're going to finish the Warcraft 3 campaign, and then we're going to do Frozen Throne, and then just all sorts of shit. There's probably going to be some dance lessons in there. At 9 on Friday, we're doing a cooking show. It's going to be awesome. We're going to do some love bites. We're going to do all sorts of fun stuff. So feel free to swing by. And right now, as soon as we're off with this, we're going to go play Mafia over on twitch.tv/Koibu. Breger and I are going to go play Mafia.
There you go.
So you should all head over there as soon as this is done.
Cool stuff. Jeff, some shout outs.
Thanks as always for everyone tuning in. It's even on short notes like this, a really nice audience, really cool. I'm leaving tomorrow to go to Cologne, Germany to host WCS Season 3 European Finals, so make sure and tune into that and be really gentle and kind and loving to me. And I'm excited that it sounds like we're going to be able to keep this going, not missing any weeks.
Yeah.
And if Neal fucks us, then Neal can get fucked. You know what I mean? Like, Neal, you're going to be bitter about this awesome plan that Abigail hatched and then just screw us anyways. I'm going to be very sad.
I really like your plan. You guys have done phenomenally well.
For a spear, by the way. Who the fuck is going to use the spear?
Why do you think I'm looking for a bow right now?
I know.
Why do you think I'm not trying to plan on getting one of these dragon
You
weapons?
must
Like
obtain the
fucking
dragon weapons
spear.
of a shovel, a tong, a spiky belt.
It's like Azrael hits 9 damage.
You're supposed to kill dragons. I'm fucking working on it.
And then it's like, you go shopping, you found 10 battle axes. Oh, great.
Rhaegar walks up and the guy's outside the shop saying,
We got a sale on axes.
Battle
Tons
axes.
of axes.
Battle axes.
Fresh out of bows.
And this is why you don't let people buy magic items.
Oh, God. Okay. Ryan, some shout-outs.
All right. Shout out to all the viewers. Viewers, I love you guys for watching us and making us amazing artwork and songs and things like that. Special shout out to the guy who made the Cobblepot Toolspark song. That's pretty sweet.
Drummer Boy.
Yes, Drummer Boy. That dude has some skills. Also, shout out to my viewers who were hanging out with me in Chillidan last night. That was really fun.
What?
Chillidan, man. Chillidan, Bro Rage, or whatever.
Yeah,
Anyway.
whatever, man. Chill at a
Yeah.
Rage.
Also, I want to give a shout out to my YouTube, which is brand new. Just made it like last night. My YouTube is youtube.com/Ryuzilla. And yeah, you can follow me or subscribe to me there. And yeah, I'll be playing Mafia with Neal directly following this.
You gonna do a Q&A, Neal?
Yeah, I'll do a Q&A.
Since you skipped out on that 4th hour and are leaving all of YouTube and Twitch on this
my God.
moment,
There'll be a Q&A. There's always a Q&A.
there wasn't
JP,
once.
when is our Q&A show going to happen? You and I were going to do a Q&A show together.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You said you were going to do all the production and make it super sick, and then we were
Neal,
going to do
why?
Q&As.
You're just making shit up, man. What are you
I hate
talking
you.
about?
He's trying to tell you that he wants it a secret.
No, I don't care about it being a secret or not. Maybe we'll do that. It's a lot of work that I.
Is this week 31?
Yes, week 31. As for me, I'll be streaming BF4 once more tomorrow at 2 o'clock Eastern here. We had some EA devs and some DICE devs, the people that made the game, come and play today, so that was really cool. Maybe they'll stop by tomorrow, and a lot of them were playing Commander. If you played BF4, it's not accessible in the beta. That was cool of them to stop by. Sunday, it's been locked in and confirmed, we'll be starting RollPlay Eben, so if you want to see the worst DM'd campaign of your life, tune into that. We've got Neal and Ryan going to be 2 of the player characters, as well as Root Cats and Caitlin from Quantic. We'll see how that goes. Should be a lot of fun.
It's just everyone but me and Abigail.
Everyone,
Yeah.
but yeah. Yeah.
Just me and Abigail.
It's okay. We'll start one together. Just...
That's exactly right.
You should. Jeff should DM it. I'd love to watch. Oh, God. So that's 2 o'clock Eastern on Sunday. Friday, we've got 8 Bits with me and DJ Wheat talking console games and stuff.
If I
think that's
DM'd,
it.
there'd be a pack of bunny rabbits with penises grafted onto them that would attack people. My whole goal would be to make
God.
people as uncomfortable as possible.
Tune
It would
in
be
to,
my goal to make you more uncomfortable.
tune in to
The bunnies
RollPlay.
like your touch, and they've
There's
reacted.
buttons. Okay, so I take one in this hand and one
Oh
in this hand.
God!
That's how you defeat them.
Jeff,
The
little do
only
you
way
know,
they can be
the
defeated.
first lord of the first town that they go in is a giant walking penis. Name,
Welcome to my home.
I am Lord Schlong.
name Scrotum McSnack. Tune in Sunday for the stupidest campaign
I
ever.
don't see you standing there.
I don't have eyes. You see, I'm a giant penis. We'll see you guys later. Thanks
Wait,
for
I
watching.
didn't do my shout out.
Oh yeah, you're okay. I forgot.
All
I'm
right,
sorry.
we gotta go later, guys.
Oh no.
Make sure to come watch Mafia. Bye.
Jen, do your shout-outs.
Hi, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to check out all of our shows, all of our channels. Check out my YouTube, because it's been running for a while. There's me singing on there, there's Drunk Neil, there's me talking about random topics and giving esports news. Check out all my social media, my twitch.com/LivinPink, my Facebook, and my Twitter at LivinPink SC2. Tune into my channel on Tuesdays at 8:30 p.m. EDT for Misclicks D&D. We, however, will be doing our season finale this Saturday at... What time did we say, Neil?
1:30. Whenever Anna gets home. I don't know.
Yeah, 1:30 p.m. PST?
Jeff,
Whatever
what's up?
that
Anna
is.
go home?
What day?
Saturday.
Saturday.
She gets home, I want to say at like noon. So she'd
Flight
be
lands
here,
right?
yeah, at like 1 or 1:30.
So it's like
Okay,
3
so
or 4
around
Eastern.
that time.
Yeah.
Around that time, we're going to do the Misclick season finale. It has been pretty epic, so you do want to tune in for that. And yeah, make sure to sub to everyone who has a sub button. I think Ryan got one now.
Yes.
Yep.
I do
Yeah,
have a sub
Ryan
button.
got one. I got one. JP got one. Neil got... Do you have one, Jeff?
Yeah.
Aww.
This happens
We
every
will.
time. Don't ask Jeff if you have sub button.
We just launched our website though, and the plan is to have all of EG subbed
Okay.
Nice.
to one thing at some point.
So prepare your money to sub to Jeff when it's available.
Cool. All right, cool. That's it. I forgot to say the last thing is twitter.com/realroleplay for all news and latest tweets. I know that you can also just come into the channel and !roleplay. That'll get updated when we know more. And I'll add roleplay Eben to that as well. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for playing tonight. And that's it. See you guys later. Roleplay week
Come watch
31 is
Mafia.
up. Go watch Mafia. What's the link for that?
Twitch.tv/Koibu.
Or
And
Ryuzilla,
the
right?
Q&A is already up.
Okay. Twitch.tv/Koibu. See you guys later. Thanks for watching.